Hello, my dear students. Welcome to online class. So, this is your social science class of class 8 standard. In social science, we are going to study the previous chapter, that is Civilizing the Native, Educating the Nation. This is your part 2 video. So, we are going to discuss a new concept in this particular video. Okay, children? So, please pay attention. So here previously we discussed about the grave errors of the Eastern education. Okay, so here the British people, they having certain problems regarding the education of the Eastern people. Okay, so by the 1830s the attack on the Orientalists become very much powerful. So here Thomas Babington Macaulay, he saw India as an uncivilized country and that must and should has to be civilized. So in the opinion of Thomas Macaulay, he said that India is an uncivilized country. So we have to civilize it through the education. So we have to change the pattern of the education. So whatever Orientalist education was there, this must and should be removed from India. Okay, so this has been opined by Thomas Macaulay. Okay, children. Then, according to him, no branches of Eastern knowledge could be compared to what England had produced. So here, as per he was a British, and he has given his strong opinion towards the education of the England. So Macaulay gave importance to the need to teach the English language. He felt that knowledge of English would allow Indians to read some of the finest literature the world had produced. So as per him, the medium of instruction must and should be in English language, children here. So here, according to him, the English language was very superior, and the British people, whatever they would have produced their image in front of the world, that is very much high. In his opinion, it would make them aware of the development in Western science and philosophy. As you know that, children, here, as per Macaulay, he said that English language is very superior, English education is very superior, so English literature is very superior. Then here, whatever we have produced in front of the world, that is very much superior, and these things must and should be inculcate in the minds of the Indians through science and philosophy. Thus, it is a way of civilizing people, changing their tastes, values, and culture. So, here, according to him, he wanted to change the values and culture of the Indian people. So here, the English Education Act of 1835, this was introduced. The decision was to make English the medium of instruction for higher education and to stop the promotion of Orientalists. Okay, so in 1835, the Education Act, English Education Act, it was introduced in India. So as per this English Education Act, the decision was taken to make English as a medium of instruction for the higher education. If you want to take a higher education, then the medium of instruction must and should be in English only. And here Orientalist, whatever the sacred books were there, no sacred education was there. So these all things must and should be banned in India. So this has been opened as per the Macaulay's report, which was dispatched in front of the British government as per the English Education Act 1835. So here more prominence has been given for the English language itself only. Okay, children, so we'll move forward. The English Education Act of 1835. So what it is going to tell? Well, children, here the decision was to make English the medium of instruction for higher education and to stop the promotion of Oriental institutions like Calcutta, Madrasa and Banaras Sanskrit College. So as per the English Education Act of 1835, So whatever orientalist education was there, means here the education in India, it was given in the language, in the Sanskrit language, and the ancient historical books of the eastern language, whatever they would have said, no children, here that was totally abolished, and oriental institutions like the madrasa and the Banaras Sanskrit College, this was totally closed. Okay, we'll move forward. Next, education for commerce. So, what is education for commerce? In 1854, the Court of Directors of the East India Company in London, it has sent an educational dispatch to the Governor General in India. So, it came to be known as Wood's Dispatch. So, this is very important, children, here. 1854. So here Wood's dispatch, this came to India. So what are the drawbacks of this? What is the importance and what are the drawbacks of this Wood's dispatch? So here, which emphasized once again the practical benefits of a system of European learning as opposed to Oriental knowledge. So as per the Wood's dispatch, it has given more provenance, it has given more importance. It has given more importance for the purpose of having or learning European education and stop to promote Oriental education, and it opposed it. So here Wood's dispatch is it totally opposed Oriental knowledge. Okay. So we'll move forward. So it said European learning would enable Indians to recognize the advantages that flow from the expansion of trade and commerce and make them see the importance of developing the resources of the country. So here the Oates dispatch, it said that European learning or European education, it is going to develop the country. It is going to develop the country's resources. It is going to develop the trade and commerce. Wood's dispatch also argued that European learning would improve the moral character of Indians and would make them truthful and honest. It also said that here European education, it is going to improve the moral character. Morality is going to be inculcate in the minds of the Indians and make them very honest and very truthful people. So, following the 1854 dispatch education, departments of the government were set up to extend control over all matters regarding education. So, it was set down to look at all the education matters which is going to be given to the Indians. Okay, we will move forward here, children. So, here this was all about the education system which was given in India after the arrival of the British. But before India, what type of education was there? So before the arrival of the British, children, here you saw that the Gurukul system of education system was there. Okay, along with the Gurukul system of education, children, here for Muslim people, madrasas were there. Okay, so like this, local schools were developed. Then after the arrival of Britisher, what happened to this local school? Okay, we'll see here. Well, in the 1830s, William Adam, he was a Scottish missionary. He toured the districts of Bengal and Bihar and asked by the company to report on the progress of education in vernacular school. So here William Adam, he was a Scottish missionary. So he would have toured the district of Bengal and Bihar. Then the company asked him to report what kind of progress has been taken place in the education and in the vernacular school. So here one very important point you are going to remember, that vernacular school. What is the meaning of the vernacular school? Well, children, here when you talk about the vernacular schools, means, children, here you can see that common languages that is going to be understood by people of the particular area. Means here you can see that if your mother tongue is Kannada, then your mother tongue is Kannada means in a vernacular school, in that language only the concept is going to be taught to you. Okay, children, I hope you understand. Adam found that there were over 1 lakh Pathshalas in Bengal and Bihar, imparting education to over 20 lakh children. So, see here, children, 1 lakh Pathshalas were there in Bengal and Bihar. So, in these 1 lakh Pathshalas, 20 lakh children, they were getting the education. Okay. Then here, these pathshalas or these institutions were set up by the wealthy people. Only rich people, they would have to set up these education centers, children. And this is not only going to be set up by the rich or the wealthy people, the local community people also were set up the pathshalas. The system of education was very flexible, very easy. So here you can see that, children, there were no fixed fee, no particular fee was there, children, no printed books were there, and even no separate school building was there. So the children, they used to take education in the nature itself only. Okay. Then benches were not available there, children. On the floor they used to sit and they used to get the education. Chairs were not there, children, here. And even there were no any kind of blackboard also. Okay. And separate classes were not there. All together, all the children, they are mixed up in a one particular classes. Okay, so no standards were there, like first standard, second standard, third standard. These like divisions were not there. Okay, all together they used to sit on a ground. So that also, this ground is not going to contain any kind of facility. Okay, children, there were no particular roll call register. Even attendance register was also not compulsory, children. And annual examinations were also not there. See, then again, along with this, regular timetable was also not there. So like this, there was an education system. So Adam discovered that this flexible system was suited to local needs. For example, classes were not held during harvest time, when rural children often worked in the fields. So here he realized that when he discovered the education system which has been taken place in the local children, so he said that this is suitable for the local needs. And children, here in the harvest time, children, they are not going to attend the classes or the school. Even they have work in the field. So like this, the pathshalas, the condition of the pathshala was there. Okay, we'll move forward here. Then here we'll come to the question answers. I hope the concept is clear. If you have any doubts, if you have any query regarding this, you can ask me in the comment section. Okay, children, we have some important question answers. Who was Macaulay? So Macaulay, he was a historian. Okay, along with being a historian, children, he was the secretary to the Board of Control of India during the British rule. Okay, next here, which language became the medium of instruction in 1835? That is English, because you saw that, children, and Thomas Macaulay, when he visited to India. So when he visited to India, at that time he realized that Indians were uncivilized. We have to civilize them. Then if you want to civilize them, we have to inculcate the European learning and the English language in their minds. Okay, so we will move forward here next. So when did the Woods Dispatch came to India? So after the report of Thomas Macaulay, children, here finally Woods Dispatch, it came to India in the year 1854. Okay, we will move forward next. What is vernacular? So vernacular, what is the meaning of vernacular? Vernacular means common language that is understood by people of the area or the region. Okay, children, so I hope the concept is clear. We will meet with the new concept, with the new video along with the new concept. Until that, children, take care of yourself. Thank you for watching this video.